Hey everyone, it's Clint. Welcome to Sweetcast. I've got kind of a serious video, not kind of, it is a serious video I'm making today. And so it kind of got me thinking back to when I started my YouTube channel. I do this thing where I really overanalyze things, and this is often to a fault, and I'll think exactly what's the right method to go. Sometimes this can be helpful, like I think in my crowdfunding project, it really helped me think through what exactly I wanted to do and how I was going to be successful. I think it has helped with my YouTube channel, and sometimes I think it's been just terrible. So I looked back at other videos. Let's see, here's one here, PewDiePie. It's kind of funny how many apology videos that PewDiePie has made. I know he's joked about it before, and he'll make fun of others when other YouTubers when they are making apology videos. This isn't exactly an apology video, but kind of. And essentially the point is that I want to get to is that I'm going to be off Twitter. Kind of. So I'm not really getting rid of my Twitter account, but I'm going to severely restrict it, and I'll get into why. Now, basically this past week has been a little nutty. It's basically, and not, I don't want to oversell this or anything like that. I had a perfect storm of a few different events that happened with basically, if I really dumb it down, online internet drama, but, in some regards, there were some possibly serious things that, I was genuinely concerned about. Now, some of the things that went on, especially on Twitter, were so ridiculous. They were totally out of my control and not my fault. So if it was your fault, shame on you. Some of the things were my fault, and a lot of those were reactions on my part. And that was because, I don't know, it's weird. Social media is like this. You have all these voices in your head, and I feel like it's amplified more by the comments section. I'm always thinking, like, what should I do? Oh, what does this person say I should do? What does this person say I should do? And so basically what happened is I had a whole bunch of people on Twitter all at once, basically demanding that I answer for the sins of others. Essentially, that's what it came down to. That's ridiculous. The correct response to that is to ignore it or laugh at it, because I don't owe anybody anything of the sort, and neither do you. Maybe if I was a politician running for political office or something like that, but I'm not. I make comic books. That's it. The other part of my problems were self-inflicted, and that is because, I thought of, what should I do? I wanted to stand up for myself. It ended up being that I made 2 or 3 videos that were really off target, and probably a bad idea in general. Not because, anybody that I talked about didn't deserve it, so to speak, or anything like that, but primarily because my viewers, you all that give me a shot every single day and watch my videos, you're the ones that I'm here for, and you come here for a certain kind of content. And so when I fall short of that, I genuinely am sorry. And so I am going to refocus and be better. So I appreciate it. Everybody, thank you very much for your comments, because those are the kinds of things that really do help me. All right, so I had an interesting discussion, and the discussion, I won't tell you a lot about it, but I had a little email back and forth with your boy Zach, Comics Matter with your boy Zach, and it was cool to talk to him because I look up to the guy. I really like his YouTube channel. I respect him. I appreciate a lot of stuff that he's been through. And he has a really unique perspective on my situation. I think he saw a little bit of what was going on. Anyway, so it was just great to get some feedback from him. And so in talking with him, he's a big advocate for just getting rid of Twitter, completely get off Twitter. You'll hear him say that often. I always thought it was weird, like, why get off Twitter? But there is a really unique kind of problem that you get by having a YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is not very big, but there is enough... There are enough eyeballs and desire for my time that it does start to make things really difficult and just added stress that I'm not here for. So I am not getting rid of Twitter completely. I'm going to try this out for a few months, basically until the year 2020. And the goal is that I'm going to be very rare on Twitter. That means if you tag me in a post, I'm probably not going to respond. If you send me a DM, direct message, I probably won't respond. And anything else. If you demand apologies from me, or you demand answers from me, or you want to loop me in on the latest craziness that's going on online, I will not be responding. What will I be doing with my newfound time? Well, I'm going to continue be making my comic. This is a cover, just got the colors in here today, by Matt Weldon, and I really forget who the colorist he's working with is. Apologies, I will correct that. But this is the cover for Downcast 2. I'm so excited about it. There's so much work to do in making comics and a lot of things that I can do to prep and get ahead of schedule. You know, I've got the books coming. I'm going to be shipping them as soon as they get to my house. The printer has already shipped them to me, so they're in transit. And so my life is about to get incredibly busy. And so this is, you know, it just makes sense. Like we'll take a little break from just constantly checking Twitter, and I won't be responding to people. The other thing this is going to do is allow me to make better content for you. I can use my time more wisely for videos. And there's this thing, like, it's tempting to get into this really, you know, micro view of things, and you start looking at things that are happening in the community. And when you're making videos about those things, there are people that are interested, but it's just so narrow. When I'm making things that apply on a broader spectrum, or macro things, and again, this is still going to be comics and pop culture and politics and where all of that aligns, and crowdfunding. But when you talk about those things, it appeals to more people. And really, I think that's what you're here for anyway. All right. And the last thing I got to say is that essentially, I don't know, with all these voices going on in my head of how's the best way to react when someone does this? How's the best way to react when someone does that? All that overanalyzing, I think, really got me in trouble. And so there's a few things. If you backed my book, you are owed a book of the best quality that I can get it. You're going to get exactly what you ordered. And I can just promise you that I've put in tons of work, and it really is the best that I can possibly bring you. If you watch my YouTube channel and you subscribe, what you're entitled to is the best content that I can possibly get. Obviously I got to do these every day. So, I'm not green screening here. We're not going to that level. But I'm going to be making content that interests you, that you've already been shown to be interested in. I'm going to continue going down that road. But what I'm not going to do is get into a trap where random strangers on social media demand answers from me, demand statements from me like I'm a politician, make any demands whatsoever. If you want to know about the book, I want to be accessible for that. I've got an email address still. You can email me about the book, but I will not be getting involved in silly nonsense. This is what I'd much rather be doing. I'm really excited about this. This is a page from Downcast 2. I can only show you that far because I think there's a spoiler down there. But yeah, this is just one page. We've already got started on Downcast 2. I'm committed to making it happen. We got money enough to fund most of it, and so we're getting through this. It's going to be awesome. Really excited for the book. And if there are any crazy, nutty stalkers, as your boy likes to call them, that's fine. Just, if you want to be a crazy stalker, be a crazy stalker. But I am not going to be a party to it. So thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of social media. I've really wondered, what percentage is it worth? Zach told me at this point he thinks that I could just get rid of it completely. I'm not going to quite go that far yet. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, if you're mad at me or you want to disavow me, that's cool too. Do that down below in the comment section. If you're interested in Downcast 2, guys, I'm so excited about this, just seeing the art come in. Please join my mailing list in the description below. That's great. It's the perfect way for you to be up to date. You don't have to be on Twitter or Facebook if you want to be up to date on all of that stuff. Heck, you don't even have to watch the YouTube videos. It's there for you. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time.